Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to do another short video because anytime that I can think of something that I think might help you guys get going, I post it because it's little things sometimes that people just don't think that they're important, and they are. Just like this is a good example. As many years as I've studied under music teachers, nobody has ever told me this, that the sheet music that you're playing, the chord diagrams are usually in first position. Now, unless you're playing folk music, that doesn't work for you because most funk, jazz, rock guys, with exception of rock ballads, but they don't play their chords in first position. They're playing bar chords up and down the neck. So that's why it sounds different and funky. It's like, duh. Nobody ever told me that till one day I figured it out. So, it's stuff like that that needs to be, I guess, expound on. And, people can understand that because, again, they're just things that people don't tell you. And I get this question a lot, and I'm going to address it again because I've done it before. There are many things that I can teach you as a guitar player to help you become a better guitar player. There's some things I can't teach you. I can direct you to what you need to work on, and from that point on, you're on your own. And one of them is strumming. You can watch my hands, and I can tell you down, up, like they did when somebody was teaching me. But that's just something you just got to keep playing, practicing, and then you develop it, because once you develop it, you can feel it. You can feel the lock in, because again, I had a subscriber saying I should do a count in for my how-to videos. I'm like, if you develop your feel, you can jump in at any point in time. You don't need a starting point. You can just listen to the music. Okay, boom, I'm in, and I'm locked in. And that's how it works, as opposed to somebody directing you with a meter or a metronome. If you at that stage, you're still beginning, and you should work on that before you start trying to play songs. And I'm not trying to sound cruel or anything. I'm just trying to educate to say this is how most of us started. You don't pick up the guitar today and by the end of the week you're a Jimi Hendrix. It just doesn't work that way. It took me years and years and years and years to get to where I'm at. But with the DVDs that I have for sale, I can get you there quicker. And the only reason why it took me an extended amount of time, which most of us are fall into this category, is because we weren't taught the right way to do it this way and develop. We had to go through years of trial and error. Oops, I'm supposed to do it this way. Let me bag up and try it this way. Then somebody said, no, do it this way. So as far as the strum thing, that's just something you have to develop. And you just got to keep practicing, and keep practicing, and you'll get better. Trust me. That's how all of us deal with it or go through it. None of us are exempt from going through that. We all have to go through studying, practicing, messing up, practicing. Because my biggest issue when I was learning how to play guitar was I can't get through a 5-minute song without messing up. That was my problem, my personal problem, because each person have a different issue. There's some people that can just start playing and like, okay, I'm not messing up. But for me, that was my issue, and I had to work on it, and I worked on it to the point where I didn't mess up anymore. There was no in the middle of playing, because back in the day, there was no cut and paste. You're playing with the band, and if you F up, then we all got to start over. So it's like the pressure of getting it right, not for the sake of just me, but my band members pushed me and propelled me to say, hey, let me focus on my weak area and keep practicing till I get better. And I did that. Another issue was, and it's about to escape me, what was it? Another issue was, okay, people say, okay, you do a good job with the DVDs for the guitar players. We appreciate it. I've got nothing but positive feedback from those DVDs, and I appreciate you guys for that. Because again, I put together a comprehensive plan that weed out the nonsense as far as you're supposed to practice this for 2 years and then you can learn this. No, you can start learning to play your favorite songs from day one. And people ask me, well, since you play bass too, could you put something together for us, for the bass players? And here's the problem with that, because everybody learns how to play differently. For me, I actually started playing bass first, but I got bored. I'm like, it's one note at a time, I read notes. I'm like, let me switch over to guitars, chords, and with the chords you can write songs and all that stuff. So I learned bass, to me, technically, after learning guitar, because once my ear became really good at guitar, I started listening to the bass notes as the bass player was playing it to figure out what chords I was supposed to be playing, because he told me, he said, I'm playing the G note, which means I'm supposed to be playing the G major chord, G minor 7, G suspended, G9, and a few others. I can audition those chords and find the chord I'm supposed to be playing. So I learned by ear as far as bass. I can read bass notation, but I'm so lazy. I'm like, my ear is faster than my eyes. I mean, I can hear what I'm supposed to play if somebody play it, as opposed to me reading it, you know. But, sometimes in the studio, you got to read it, and I did read it. But I'm like, I'm quick at just hearing what you want me to play, and just I can find it quickly. So that's how I learned how to play bass. And that's what I use to play my bass. That's the technique, lack of a better words, that I use to play bass. So I really don't condone that way of learning. If you can learn it the traditional way, it's better with the notation, and then let your ear do your thing. But it's really hard for me to put together something as far as comprehensive DVD to play bass, because I don't think I play bass traditionally, but I play it where I get the job done. And that's all they worried about when they paying you. Just do it right. We don't care if you read notes or just we hum it to you and you can figure it out and add some more stuff and more flavor, which most guitar musicians do in the studio. They give you the basic and you build on it, but you don't build so much to the point where it's too much, and now the composition of the piece that they gave you is totally unrecognizable. You have to find balance as far as I'm giving you what you want me to give you, and I'm just giving you a little flavor on top of it instead of doing all this other stuff. And it's like, no, we don't want all that other stuff. Just do this. So I thought that I would touch on that as far as people asking me to roll out some DVDs for bass. It's like, I'm really not the guy for that. Same thing with lead stuff. I play lead and I play it well, but it's just not what I like to do. So I won't say that that's my expertise, and I'm gonna put together a DVD for that, because there are other guys that can do a great job, just like I feel to do a great job with the rhythm guitars. So hopefully this has answered some of the questions that people have put in front of me over the last couple of months or years. So till next time, take care. Thanks for watching.